What's up with the Siccnessnet? It's your boy Coop, man. We back at you with another one of these interviews, man. You know what time it is. It's the Philthy show. You know, it's right here on Siccnessnet as usual. You know, it's a new projects coming out. Got a lot of new shit lined up. I think he's been doing as usual. You know, he always checks in right here at the network, first and foremost, while he's making his moves and grooves. What's going on with you, Playboy?
What's going on, Coop, man? Just sitting back chilling.
Right, man. Shit. You know, it's always the same thing. You know, if you pay attention to what the man's been doing, you know the man's been on his grind. So, shit, what time is it, man? It's almost midnight. What you got going on right now at this moment? You just hanging?
I'm sitting back watching. Nah, I'm sitting back watching TV. I shot like 2 videos today earlier. I ain't doing shit.
Okay. It's work. So taking some time off work right now then.
It just finished. I mean, I was still working today. Did a little 2 videos. Just chilling now before a nigga goes
2 videos.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what's the project, man? What's the November coming up? You say you got some new stuff coming. We see a lot of, you said 2 videos. You just shot us an exclusive single the other day. What's that project about? What's the name of it and everything? What you gearing up for next?
Shit, the main thing dropping November 18th, Hood Rich Folk. That's street album. You get what I'm saying? You know, when I started rapping, my first mixtape was called Hood Rich. You get what I'm saying? So basically, like this, you know, just finishing up that series and whatever. This the last one I'm gonna drop. Like I just dropped City Money Man 4 too. So I'm gonna just finish everything up. I got the Loyalty Before Royalty 4 coming, Black Market, putting that out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working, bro. Just wrapping up all the loose ends and, you know, just doing what I gotta do, staying on top.
That's right, man. We seen the remix, man. You dropped, well, you know, talk about the new album. You just talk about
I've been dropping the tape every month since June. It's just like I got so much work with just different people. I had a tape with K1 out in Seattle, Rich Nigga Issues. I also dropped City Money Man 4. I got a tape with Yada out in Las Vegas, American Greed. Got the tape with Mozzie, Political Ties, the Funk Season 4. Funk Season 4 dropped that. The remixes, I had a lot of big remixes. What's up, bro? I had a lot of big remixes. I just like, fuck it, I might as well just put it on the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 songs. That's dropping in October. And then November, Hood Rich Fall. And me and
Silent all remix tape, or all the big remixes you've been doing, putting it on one tape?
Yeah, it's like 8 songs on it, like a little EP or some shit like that. That should drop in October though. But I just as that one though. You know what I'm saying? Just one tape with all of them on it.
With all of them on there. Okay, so speaking of remixes, man, you just released a video, I want to say a couple weeks ago, with Cash Money CEO Birdman. Now,
yeah,
we've been seeing you make these big moves. How did this happen? How did this one occur? Rick Ross, you know, now you got Birdman. What's what you gearing up? What's going on, Philthy?
Nah, man, you know, I mean, you know, the big dogs, they be tuning in to who hiding what's going on in cities and states and stuff like that. So, you know, Ross, he jumped on the Wingstyle remix. We did the video. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was running around talking about I'm signing the MMG and all that. Ooh. I never announced that. I never told nobody that. They was just saying that because I guess they were seeing me in the pictures with Ross and Meek and whatever. And then I just did the Bust Down remix with Birdman. I went out there in Miami, fucked with him and shit like that, you know. And then everybody was saying I was signing Cash Money, which we was working on something, though. But it just, you know, for me, it just got to be right because I built a lot and I did a lot. For me to come into a situation with somebody, for me, it had to be more on the partnership. You know, I had to be able to have my own creativity and do what I want to do. And, you know, like I'm coming situated and already did everything. So, you know, like the person who want to take their time out to bring me to that level, you know, they got to accommodate that and it got to be right for me. You know what I'm saying? So if not, I can stay independent and do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that was.
That's right. I understand. You know, we didn't have this conversation before. You know, when you appeared on the scene with Jim Jones, the word was going around. He's vamp life, and then you know, like you said, Rick Ross.
Yeah,
I
rock with Jim 100%. I rock with Jim 100%. That's my dude. That was like one of the first like major artists that I ran across and really showed me, you know, a lot of shit, you know, and really, you know, I really fuck with. Like I've been in this nigga house, he been in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been in Ross' house before. I done been in Birdman house before too, you know. So it's like these people, you know, that's on the higher pedestal who done this shit before me. Like, they really rocking with a nigga and shit like that, want to see me win. So that's all it is.
So has there, being that you know Birdman, y'all done worked together things, and like you said, we all know he a businessman. He pays attention to the streets. He fucks with what's hot. But have y'all had that sit? You said, you know, there got to be something right. But have y'all had that sit down where he, you know, tried to do some numbers at you, you know, threw a possibility at you?
I mean, we had to sit down the first night I met him before I even got in the studio. You get what I'm saying? I met him at his studio, you get what I'm saying, before I even did a record with him or anything. We sat down and talked, and, you know, he liked where my head was at and everything, you know. And he said, basically, you know, I'm gonna give you what you asked me for. We just gonna work on it and go from there. But, you know, I ain't really talked to him in a minute since I just left Miami because he's been busy doing TV show and he got a lot of shit going on with other artists and shit like that. So I just stepped back and just played my position. You feel me? You know, either he hit me up and work it out, or, you know, I mean, if not, I mean, either way it go, I'm gonna be good. But, you know, I mean, I fuck with Birdman. As far as I can see, he's a solid dude.
That's what's up. That's dope. Man, shit, you no stranger to conflict or quote unquote beef. You've been paying attention to the latest rap hamburgers that's been going on.
I've been watching. Yeah, the beef between Meek and Game and Drake and all that. Yeah, I see all that shit. I be in tune to what be going on, like outside of, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be in tune to all that.
You got an opinion on it, you know, from being an outsider as opposed to not being involved?
My opinion, I mean, shit. I mean, if he snitched, then Game got more than enough rights to go after me. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, that ain't something that no street rapper or nobody, you know, come from the streets should be doing. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I really can't pick no sides on the situation. I really don't know really any one of them like that. But then for me to like actually talk to them and see where they coming from, because I really don't know. So it's like kind of hard. Like, you know, there's always two sides of the story. So it's like, if I had a relationship with one of them like that, then I probably could be able to, you know, like present it to where someone coming from. But, you know, I mean, shit, man. I mean, it is what it is. Just come with this shit, man. Motherfuckers be feeling certain type of ways and they be saying what they want to say and they go from there.
Right. Now mentioning, you mentioned the snitch thing. We know that's how this stuff kicked off. We've known you've been involved in some situations yourself where, you know, some people have tried to accuse you of the sort, and you accuse others of the sort. Now, what is your definition of snitch?
I've never heard nobody accuse me of snitching.
I mean, I've seen a video or something, you know, some nigga was trying to say you got robbed or something, and you tried, you know, essentially or something, you was to mess or something, and was trying to compare the situation. That's what I mean by that, not saying, you know.
Somebody got a video talking about me getting robbed?
Yeah, I seen online, somebody was like on the phone with you or something, like, you know, a while ago on one of these little blog sites or Instagram or something like that. Somebody was talking to you on the phone.
Oh, that was, man. I mean, I don't know what happened with it. I mean, we talked about that. Yeah, you know, when you live in the streets and you living how you living, you know, you got to protect yourself. You get what I'm saying? The right way. And at that time being, you know, somebody tried to rob me or whatever situation may be. So yeah, I mean, man, everybody go through it. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you live in the streets, you doing what you're doing. Of course, it's greedy and hungry and thirsty motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I was asking you more on the lines of the snitching thing, like your opinion.
Yeah.
What is your definition of snitch?
like definition of snitching is like you just like, you know, as a kid you was, oh, your mama like, boy, I'm beat your ass, but I'm be telling on nobody, whoop, and shit like that. So it was like embedded in you, like as a kid, like not to be telling and talking. Like even with my kid come and tell me somebody did something, like, you know, whoever did what they did, they get chastised, but at the same time, though, you don't be coming in here telling on nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking that's cool, but like snitching, like if you get shot and you go to the hospital, they got you to the hospital and shit on the way there, and you like, oh, this person shot me, this person did this, this person did that, but you was just in the street shooting motherfuckers yourself a couple of days ago, you get what I'm saying, or whatever. Like basically just like getting somebody convicted and talking too much and trying to talk to get less time off, or you get what I'm saying, it's all type of shit. These niggas nowadays are snitch because they can't do 90 days on the DUI, so they don't want nobody to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, like, I know this person doing this because they don't want nobody to fuck their bitch while they in jail or whatever situation may be. But, you know, I mean, I feel like, man, if you do the crime, man, ride your time out and do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and come home, you're going to come home more solid and tell it, because you can't come back from that. Two things in the world you can't come back from. That's being gay and being a snitch. So, you know, man, like, fuck it. Like, nigga, hold your ground, my nigga, ain't nothing to talk about, man. Talk to my lawyer, and then the interview is over. Nothing to say, like, so I don't condone it, like, I don't condone that shit at all. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is, family member, friend, whatever, like, because I wouldn't feel comfortable about you being around me if you snitching. Like, I got niggas around me that done did 10 years, 8 years, all type of time, and them niggas ain't gonna feel that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me to have a rat in a circle. So, I mean, that shit ain't cool. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what I think of it.
That's why I could dig it. Man, you know, you always making moves, man. You know, I've said it time and time again. I've, you know, watching your growth spurt since a root. You know, I'll always tip my hat off to you. But, man, you know, I got to say, you know, watching your career, what put a smile on my face for me was recently seeing you on Vlad TV. You know, that kind of had me pumped right there. I'm like, damn, okay, the nigga on here, he gets somewhere. This is making sense to the rest of the public, you know, in my opinion, you know. So how was that, man? Well, how did that go about? Did Vlad hit you up? Was you just out in his territory, ran into him? You know, how was the experience, man?
Vlad had set that up with Stretch, and Stretch had hit me when I was in LA, so I just pulled up on him and knocked it out. You know what I'm saying? But like Vlad had done an interview when Kafani had got shot, and then you get what I'm saying, or whatever, and then we were supposed to do one then, but we never did. So we ended up doing this shit a couple months ago, or whatever. You know, I never you know, knew how big that shit was until after I did the shit or whatever situation may be. But, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, glad I had reached out to Stretch, and I went through Stretch, and we knocked that out.
Dope, man. Dope. You got a lot of information out there, you know, besides the stuff that we've discussed in our interviews. But like I said, you know, that to me, that showed me that, you know, now the rest of the people is paying attention. You know, like I said, everybody don't get a chance to go see Vlad, especially from the Bay Area and, you know, the street rap stuff on the West Coast. But as far as you know, Bay Area and things like that, in the other smaller markets. But shout out to Vlad TV, man. Shout out to Vlad, man. You know, I respect the guy. I respect the hustle, man. He used to be on Siccness a lot back in the day too. But man, you know, you doing some things too. You doing some charity work too, right?
Yeah. This I did my second annual backpack giveaway. The first one I did on Seminary at Rainbow, and the second one I just did at the Youth Uprising Center next to Castlemont. And then in November I'm gonna do my first turkey giveaway on Seminary at the Rainbow Center. On November 19th, we're gonna do that. Shouts out my dude Isaac. You know what I'm saying? I just been trying to do different things, bigger and better things, even with my career and, you know, just period, how I represent myself with this shit, because like you had brought up the rap beef shit, like that shit really fuck off a lot of niggas' money, like all that rap beefing and shit, because it's like clubs and promoters don't be wanting to book a nigga and shit because they be thinking shit gonna happen, and like when you be rap beefing with niggas in certain cities and states, those promoters don't want to bring you out there and shit like that. So it's really just like a way of fucking your money off, like, but just telling everybody, like, here, like me, I just did like from 30 to 40 shows on the Real Niggas Back in Style tour by myself. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I need those markets and shit, and I don't need to be rap beefing with none of these niggas. At the end of the day, it'd be like, real, like, there's no real reason for anybody that could be mad at me. Like, what could, if it ain't about no money or somebody got killed or something like that, there's no real reason that any rapper that could be mad at me. What? Like, you see me come from nothing, you get what I'm saying? And I'm just doing bigger and better things, and it just be like, they real reason them niggas be jealous because they're not in the position that the next person is in. And it's like everybody got their time. I salute everybody when they had their time before me. I never hated on nobody. I never was mad at nobody. Like, man, I'm just go hard so it's going to be my time. But the whole thing was when it was my time, I just stayed consistent. So it's like the hardest thing to do is go cold and get back hot. You can't light water. But if you just stay consistent and stay dropping and staying relevant, you don't got to worry about that. Like short, staying consistent. 40, staying consistent. You get what I'm saying? Like, they got longevity with this shit. So if you keep doing this and keep doing it, keep putting it in their face, shooting videos, dropping music, you ain't gonna never fall. You get what I'm saying? Because you gonna always be in the loop. You stand on other niggas' album that's coming out that's hot. They hearing you on that until your shit drop. You gotta know how to market this shit and build a brand. Like, period. So it's like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I work like that. Like, I work hard. You get what I'm saying? Like, you only gonna get what you put in. You only gonna get that back. You can't just put 50 and expect 100 back. So how the fuck does that work? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
How the
That's
fuck
real
does that
shit,
work?
man.
Like, you half-assing, but thinking you gonna get this. No, my nigga, you penny pinching. Like, you gotta be all the way in or all the way out. It's either or. And that's what niggas told me on my block. Like, you can't do both. You got to do either or. And it was hard. It was hard adjusting to that because I was so used to this, and I still needed money to fund rap, and I still needed money to pay for studio time and CDs and flyers and all this. What I was gonna do. I knew grinding. So that's what I was doing. I was still grinding, trying to rap, catching cases, going to jail, and so it is what it is. But luckily I was able to start getting popping in the music to where I could fall back from one or the other.
That's real game, man. You put that in vivid detail. If you ain't never did it before, you just now did it, and that's basically the road to rap. You know what I'm saying? Successful rap, and you're a perfect example of that. You know what I mean? On the underground thing.
But that rap beef shit, I don't know what they shit is, but like with me, niggas just be jealous. Like, period. They be jealous and they try to make a person be out something that they not. Oh, he cocky, or he arrogant. My nigga, I'm the same nigga I was when I was on the block. I've been popular. I've been having bitches.
I'm a testify to that. The nigga been cocky and arrogant since day one. Since I've been.
I've been,
and I guess it's safe to say, I say it when you didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You was that kid.
The whole thing is this. It wasn't that a nigga didn't have nothing. A nigga just wasn't as elevated as he is now. So back then, you know what I'm saying? A nigga, like at one point, yes, you have to start. It's like a nigga staying in kindergarten forever. You're never going to go to first grade. You're never going to go to second grade. You have to elevate. So at the end of the day, back then it might have been my other motherfuckers that was doing it bigger and better than me that I was overlooked. But it wasn't like, I've been having chains. I've been having cars. I've been having hella bitches. I've been doing this shit. I've been, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't at the level that a nigga at now. So,
true story.
Like Fab told me the other day, like, they don't notice you until you make it. They don't remember me doing Club 17 and Caribbean City and Kimbo's and Mingles.
And a little hole in the walls in Fresno.
Yeah, and all that shit. And Stack at Pinky all that shit. They don't remember all that. You know why? Because some of these niggas didn't do that. They trying to go around that shit instead of building that real foundation and trying to pay to get their way on and this and this and this think they the hottest and all that shit. Like, my nigga, I have a core fan base. I can't go nowhere in the Bay Area and not get noticed. You get what I'm saying? Period. That was the whole point of me. The point of me moving. I moved because I couldn't feel comfortable laying my head down. Because everywhere I go, I can't go to no gas station, can't go to no Walmart, can't go to motherfucking to the corner. Like, it's serious. And I did that. I started rapping to do something better with my life. So you just gotta adjust. Like 40 don't pull up and move the same way he moved like back in the day. Short don't move the same way. Like you gotta move different, my nigga. You have to grow with this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas expect me to still stand on the corner and wear 4 X white tees all day. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you go? That doesn't even step right. Like, it like time changes. Like, shit, bro. Like, my nigga, you niggas gotta think outside the box. Y'all gotta think past Alejandro, my nigga. Period.
And you touching on that. That was my next question for you. But you know, being that you have speaking on the rap beef and how it hurts shows in your pocket, have things changed for you? Like, are more clubs starting to book you now, or are you still fighting that battle where you know they still hesitant on you?
I still get booked. I still get booked outside of Oakland, outside the Bay Area. You get what I'm saying? All the time. You get what I'm saying? We setting up some shit right now, a tour. You get what I'm saying? I do my press run in New York in November, and then we plan on going on tour for the Hood Rich CD and all that. But you know, hometown is either they want a deal, a hookup, or you know, the people do be tripping. Like certain clubs I can't go to do shows at, and the ones that I do, I have to like, you get what I'm saying? Like have to give them like 3 months in advance so they can see if they can put me on the thing and all type of shit. Like I would love to do shows in Oakland, but they be tripping. Like sometimes they let me do this shit, sometimes they don't. You get what I'm saying? I would love to do shows in Frisco and all that type of shit. Like, I would love to do that, but I can't. And some of my fans don't understand that, like, why he always over here. Because I'm going where I'm able to go. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. And that makes sense. You got to go to the face. You got to go to the paycheck. That's real. But, man, eventually, you know, as time go by, you're a wiser man today than you were yesterday, and you know, eventually people will see that, you know, and they now finishing off from your another part of the statement you made earlier. You know, you were like you really can't go nowhere in public, and you know, basically you're a recognized individual now. But when did you know? When was the moment that you knew, you know what, this shit is for real? Like when you knew you was about to be a celebrity.
It was a couple times I was in Southland Mall and some girl came up to me like crying, like shaking and shit. And my partners was with me and the nigga was like, look, you see that shit, nigga? You need to start rapping, nigga. And then there was another time on Seminary one day, rest in peace, my little nigga Reggie, we was outside. And I guess they had got into it with some Mexicans up the street or some shit. So they was like really on point and shit what was going on. So they had some Mexicans had rolled down the street and like how the block is where we were standing at, they like made a left and they pulled back up on the block to where we was at. But make a long story short, they seen the car, they thinking it was on, they finna shoot the car up. I'm like, hold on, I think there was some fans, hold on. So they pull up, and when they pull up, they like 6 deep in the car, and got a girl driving, you know what I'm saying, and the rest of the passengers are dudes. And they like, man, we just drove all the way from Stockton just to see this Block Seminary because you said so much in your raps, and you really out here, can we take a picture with you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's all good.
Wait. Not to cut you off in the middle of talking. But you telling us right now that a carload of individuals drove from another city to your hood because they heard a rap song. Just to see the block. Say they was at the block and you just happened to be out there in the turf that day.
That made them even happier that I was out there. Like, you really out here. Like, you understand, like, I get all type of DMs and people on Twitter and stuff just riding past seminary, taking pictures of the exit sign on 580 and just all type of shit. Like, because they hear so much of my music, like, they just want to see that motherfucking block. Like, so they pulled up. They don't even know these niggas coming from around the car. They was just on the tattoo that motherfucker. Just so happened I stopped them. Like, hold on, bro. I think 'cause they was kind of looking like they was trying to look, but didn't really want to show that they was looking. And I always get that a lot. And I be knowing like a person to see me and act like he don't see me, but then be like, hey, you look like Philthy Rich. I'm like, you know who I am. Oh, that's me. What's good? You want to take a picture? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing that. So I noticed it, and I told them, and they held back, and was happy that they did, and they got out, took the picture, whatever. They like, we drove from Stockton just to see this, and when another, I knew this shit real. I performed at a funeral. Like,
wait. I'm not insinuating this is funny, but this is very unique. That's not something that you hear. A funeral?
man,
Somebody booked you for a funeral?
man, listen, I had to sign autographs, huh? I signed autographs in Fresno at Rasputin. I think this was for real niggas back in Style City. Maybe this was this year. So when I go to the in-store and sign the autographs and everything, they came to the in-store and was like, I want to book you for a funeral. And I was thinking that the guy looked kind of young. I thought he was like for his brother or something when I got there, but he was his son. He had probably like 5 kids or something. So I'm thinking I'm finna do the wake. I'm thinking I'm doing like the wake or something, like before or after or something like that. Man, I get there, he in the casket. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, this crazy, like, you get what I'm saying? Like this. And what it was, his daddy told me, like, I was his favorite rapper. Like, even in the casket, like, he had, like, his True Religion on, his, Philthy CD, like, all type of stuff. Like, he was just, you get what I'm saying? He was, like he was, he was dead or whatever, but he would spit it up. You get what I'm saying? And, like, I had all the people in the funeral, like, come sing songs with me or whatever that his dad wanted me to sing. You know what I'm saying? And that really touched me. Like I'm his favorite rapper, and his dad had booked me to come perform at his funeral. You know what I'm saying? So that was serious, like real serious. Like he right here next to me in the casket while I'm performing. R.P. Mikey, man, out there in Fresno, man, for sure.
Man, shout out to my city though, man. That's crazy, man. Whoever, man, that's crazy. Hey, but you know Fresno love you though, man. That's for real.
Oh yeah. Fresno is one of my big markets, man. I've been rocking with Fresno since day one, man. I love Fresno, man. That's my man. Listen, man, we didn't have a lot of good times out there in Fresno for sure.
Man, you have some businesses and things out there too as well. But my next question is, all these moves you be making and things like that. I've never personally seen you with a staff, but I gotta ask, do you have a staff?
I don't. It's been me forever. I just started dealing with PK from Golden Mean, which was Jack manager. He was booking the little tour or whatever. I just started doing that this year. You get what I'm saying? Because like people was telling me like I need that. Whatever. I have a publicist now also. You get what I'm saying? I don't really have like no real staff like that, but like my dudes, for my dudes from the block, like we really do everything. Like, you feel me? If I need somebody to do something or something like that. But other than that, no, because I really don't feel like nobody gonna promote you or do for you like you is. Like, so I've always been like that. I'm a real hands-on person. So like I just had an in-store in Modesto, and they was like, bro, you don't got no assistant to be doing all this? I'm like, nah, man, 'cause I just don't see somebody moving how I'm gonna move. Like, like put the table out, CDs and all that, do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to rely on nobody to do nothing for me. I'd just rather do it myself.
Okay, yeah, you do, because you know whenever I receive filthy music, filthy videos, it's always you sending it to me. You know what I'm saying, bro? Here you go, here you go, here you go. And that's something different that a lot of artists don't do themselves, especially the artists who ain't even really on. You know, like they think they on, and you know they not doing the hands-on approach.
I don't never want to get disconnected from the grind. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to never just sit back and get lazy, and you know what I'm saying, and forget how to do things and lose contact with people and stuff like that. So I'd rather just do it myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stay hungry.
That's real.
Dolph, like, once you get popping, you got to go even harder. You know what I'm saying? Because now they watching you. So now you just did all that for them to watch you. Now they watch you. Now you got to go even harder because they watching you now. So they're going to be expecting you to go hard.
Right. That's real shit. Hey, shout out to Young Dolph, man, because I like that dude, man. I really like that dude. I've been following him for a while. He's a dope artist. Speaking on the Southern artists, you made a quote that made headlines on Hip Hop DX and whatnot. You quoted yourself as being the Bay Area Gucci Mane.
I didn't say that. Somebody else said that.
Oh, somebody. Okay. Well, the headline that I read.
They gave. Somebody gave. Just first it was like, I think first somebody said 2 Chainz, and then they went to Gucci Mane. I don't know, something. But I didn't make up that name or whatever. But it was just given to me from somewhere.
Oh, so it was basically someone paying homage, or
Yeah, like
comparing you to another great artist, and you good artist comparing you to another good artist. Okay.
I'm happy they compare me to Gucci Mane, because I fuck with Gucci tough, man, for sure. That's one of my favorite artists.
Dope. Man, you mentioned something to me about an endorsement. You didn't really go into detail about it. Can you clarify that?
Yeah. I'm doing business with cookies. I'm finna probably do my own strand of weed. I'm gonna call it Kill Zone. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing some work with them. You know what I'm saying? Building a brand. Shout out to Cookies. I'm also doing something with Mint Clothing. I'm also doing something with Rockstar. I don't know if you heard Rockstar. They got dope clothing line, jeans and stuff. They hit me up and we're trying to do something, you know, and get what I'm saying, and get this going. But yeah, I've been doing a whole lot of big shit this year though, for sure.
Dope shit, man. Shout out to everybody that's endorsed.
I also was gonna start my own bullies. It was gonna be called Real Bullies Back in Style. I got the logo made and everything, but I just ain't been having.
What's the first thing? You want the Bulldogs or you what? I know we didn't talk. You was a fan of the Bulldogs. You had a couple of them and whatnot. Is that the alley you going down?
I got a couple Bulldogs and a couple bullies. So I just I've been moving so
Hello?
much. Yeah.
You there, Brody?